Meditations on the Tarot is like 100 books rolled into one. It covers such a vast territory, whether it's mystical theology, Christology, Catholic ecclesiology, philosophy, history, including the history of science, and our attitudes towards science, Hermeticism, so much more. A very brief but moving passage from Meditations on the Tarot. Those who follow the star, Tomberg writes, must learn a lesson once and for all, not to consult Herod and the chief priests and scribes of the people at Jerusalem, but to follow the star that they have seen in the east and which goes before them, without seeking for indications and confirmation on the part of Herod and his people. The gleam of the star and the effort to understand its message ought to suffice. Because Herod, representing the anti-revelatory force and principle, is also eternal. The time of Christmas is not that of the nativity of the child alone. It is also the time of the massacre of the children of Bethlehem, the time where autonomous intelligence is driven to kill, to strangle and push back into the unconscious all the tender flowers of spirituality which threaten the absolute autonomy arrogated to itself by intelligence. It's too much to go into now maybe, but Tomberg is really drawing on the gospel story there and the temptation to consult the mentality of Herod and his people rather than follow the inspiration of the star. He's making a distinction between a calculating, cold mentality of Herod and his people and the inspiration to follow the star. Coming back to the text now. Michael Martin is suggesting in this very powerful passage that Tomberg's warning not to seek confirmation on the part of Herod and his people is serious. For Tomberg, the world, drowning in materialism, will not be saved by kowtowing to Herod and his people.